Is being a Karen actually illegal? Lawyer Wayne in studio. Crime 411. A child gets locked in the car. The child dies. But why? Why did the father allegedly react and reject offers to break the window or call the tow truck locksmith? Melissa Marquez has more. What is the 25th Amendment? And can Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, use it to remove President Donald Trump following his COVID diagnosis? Who is the American lady with the longest legs in the world? And is intern Shane into her? Plus, what are the weirdest fetishes out there? As we share our personal stories. Everyone in the studio will do so. You'll see. And these questions and so much more will get answered today on The Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Woo!
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's The Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
How's it going? My name's Joe Padula, host of the show. And this former soldier, combat war veteran with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike. 101st Airborne Division Air Assault is ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I am ready for some real facts. I am ready for your real opinions. All of y'all's in here today. And yours, listening wherever you are. Absolutely. Make sure to click that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like the page, share it, comment, do what you gotta do. Because we got a lot to go over here today. And what an honor it is. Right, Bay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Bay. My back is feeling much better.
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm still young. I thought I was getting old because I had some back pains yesterday.
Oh, you getting old.
No, I'm surprised.
Right.
He's younger than me. He's not old.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, 28 isn't old.
Right.
But you're not 28.
28 plus 10 is getting there.
What's up, Lawyer Wayne?
What's up, Joe?
Good to see you today, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Lawyer Wayne, he's a real lawyer, and he really has 9 kids. It's the truth. It's the truth. What's up, Adam? Adam
Hey,
Joseph in
how's
studio.
It going? Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to you weighing in and inserting your witty comments along the way.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to be there.
There you go. Coach Chestnut back in studio. What's up, Coach?
Thank you. Glad to be back.
No,
Slow motion.
No, understood. I mean, you're part of the team. You fit right in, and you're trying to bite my style, and that's okay.
What style would that be?
With the
sir?
hat, man.
Oh, this was $6 at Walmart.
Would you stop saying that?
I just seen it. I was like, that's a $6. Even if I don't like it, I'm buying it.
They cost a lot more. The fake news.
Well,
It's not $6.
if you're paying more than me, that's your fault. But I'll sell it to you for 10. They don't have any more left.
Melissa Marquez.
Hey, Joe.
Crime 411.
Yep.
We got a hell of a story to go over here today. I got a lot of questions.
A lot of conflicting information.
Yes, conflicting. Maybe we can figure it all out. Intern Shane.
What's up, Joe?
Intern Shane loves Asian women that are older. It's the truth. We found out yesterday. And hey, if you want to see everything that's going on here on iHeartRadio, just go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page or the Joe Padula Show YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, then boom, there we all are. Okay. We got a lot of us in studio today, so we got the 7 cameras going. Damn. It's crazy how that works out, but that's what happens. That's what happens. All right. My first question was, is it illegal to be a Karen? Lawyer Wayne, I posted a video. I got a couple of videos, and you are a lawyer, lawyerwayne.com. Let's see. We got a Karen. What is a Karen, in case you don't know? According to Urban Dictionary, a Karen, the stereotypical name associated with rude, obnoxious, and insufferable middle-aged white women. By the way, I don't think Karen has a race. Right. I think Karens cross all genres. Karens...
I'm sure the Urban Dictionary has other very racist caricature names for non-white characters.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Let's see.
I'm positive.
Don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Should I type in Black Karen?
I.
There's no
That
such
would-
thing.
sounds
would
like a
not.
movie. Like it just.
It's not a Karen, it'd be a Felicia.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Coach Chestnut.
No problem.
Is that what that meant?
Bye, Felicia. All right, so yeah, the Karen, okay, and we all seen these videos. They go huge on YouTube and all the other platforms, but the one, oh, look at that, adults only, male photos from Burning Man. Okay, all right, let's get that off the
Just go ahead
screen
and
there.
Scroll up
Why is that advertising on my thing here?
No, because you're on Urban Dictionary.
because you searched it.
You know what? No,
Those are your cookies.
I never have on this computer.
Totally did not clean your browser history.
But nonetheless, so Lawyer Wayne, I got a video I want to show you.
Okay.
And please definitely observe it and let me know if
Take notes.
if actually Karen, if being a Karen is illegal. The first
Okay.
one I'm going to show is the one involving a motorcycle, a kid on a motorcycle, and he's driving in the streets. And let's take a look to see what happens.
All right.
Here we go. Okay, so here's this kid, right? He's on this motorcycle, and he's in this bus or trolley lane. All right, and I don't see any cars in these lanes, so I'm assuming they're not meant for a pedestrian.
Do you know where this is? Is this in America?
Yeah, this is in America.
What state? What
Yeah,
city?
this is for all arguments'
It
sake.
says trolley.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Tennessee since
Okay.
you're a lawyer here in Tennessee.
We'll assume this is happening here. All right, got it.
All right. So this lady walks out here, and he dodges her. Okay, driving off. Does this count as a bike?
Looks like or you're asking if a motorcycle counts as
Yeah.
a bike.
Yeah.
Good question.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
No.
a bike lane designated here does not count for motorcycles.
Bike lanes for non-motorized
Okay.
transportation.
Okay.
If it's motorized, it should not
Bicycles.
Pedals.
Coach Chestnut does have a background in law enforcement, by the way. And he has a bicycle with tassels and the bring, bring, bring,
Little
bring.
bell.
Do you remember putting the things in the spokes?
be. Yeah.
Playing cards.
Those were
You put
so
the playing
fun.
cards, right?
Yeah. Playing cards that probably would have some value today
Yeah.
if we did not.
Sure, that's not Houston.
I don't know where it is, to be honest with you, Coach.
I do miss my motorcycle.
All right, so he makes a turn, okay, and he's stuck in traffic now. And now, that lady that was walking, I don't know her name, but that's the one that is a potential Karen. What's the term for a guy if they are a Karen?
Keith.
I thought
Is
it was
it?
a Kyle.
I've heard it as a
Kyle.
Kyle.
Is it Kyle?
I've
Yeah.
heard it as a
It's either-
Ken.
Let me go back to
It's
the
either
urban.
Just
Kyle
last
or
night somebody was
Josh.
calling it a Ken.
I go
and
with
Karen.
Ken. Probably Ken.
Like a Ken doll.
Oh, Alexa's not hooked up.
Kyles are more like
I thought
extreme
Alexa only
guys.
liked you
Like
as a
they're
friend.
like,
Yeah, I think Kyle's are the guys that wear the Oakleys and drink the Monster Energy drinks.
Yes.
and that's more of a.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
more of a Kyle.
Shout out to Coach Stokely.
By the way, short video took about 35 minutes to edit. Okay, with all the cursing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought you liked cuss words.
No, I don't.
Family friendly show.
Family friendly.
Please stop. Please stop. He can't just stop. You can't assault me. You just assaulted me. You're on camera. I have your boyfriend's plate.
All right, so Lawyer Wayne,
Whoa.
I'll tell you what, we'll let the video play in its entirety, and then we'll go back to it, okay?
Okay.
What? Are you the one that almost ran me over? Please stop. He can't just stop. You can't assault me. You just assaulted me. You're on camera. I have your boyfriend's plate.
But you almost ran me over.
You can't assault me like this.
No,
can't
you
assault
almost
me.
ran me over.
You can't touch me. Doesn't
you
matter.
almost run
I'm
me
gonna sue
over?
You guys. You can't touch me.
Did you almost run me over?
Doesn't matter.
Did you almost run me over?
Get off my bike. Get off my bike.
What's your god problem, mother?
Dude,
You about hit my
sorry, I
wife.
didn't see you. Stop.
That camera, I'm about to you up.
Sorry. I'm just a kid. I'm sorry. I was
Does he have a weapon in his
Put your
hand?
up in your mask.
Hold on. We'll get into
Open
it.
the face shield.
Next
You
time,
can see his hands.
you know
I'm
what?
sorry, I almost
Next
ran you
time
over.
I
Her
touch
touching you is
you,
the least of your goddamn worries, mother. I'll kick you off this goddamn bike. Then what the fuck you gonna
Watch what
do?
you doing.
I'm
Then what are you
sorry.
gonna do?
I saw
That's
you
a cop.
stopped, I just want to go around.
Hell, at least he stood up for
him.
I thought you edited it.
Sorry, sir.
What you gonna do when you hit my wife?
Then
I
what?
didn't hit her.
Because you
You did.
I did not.
Because you broke.
Stop. Because I moved.
Motherfucking ass.
Because I got out of the way. It's why you didn't got stop. If I'd have kept
You ain't
walking,
going nowhere.
you'd have hit
Call the
me.
cops. Call the cops. We'll settle this.
Sir, I need to go home. I'm just trying to get home. I'll get in there.
So you try to run over my wife to get
Because
home?
you're that goddamn
Sir, I
fucking
wasn't-
hurry.
It wasn't personal at all, sir. I'm really sorry.
No, but you gonna run that goddamn mouth and tell me I'm assaulting you when
you
you
can't
almost
touch
got hit me.
Do not touch me.
You almost ran me over.
You can't
Push
touch
got
me.
assault charges on me. Do it.
Sir, please.
She's starting to reach Karen level voices, by the way. There
Oh,
is
squeaking,
Yeah,
squealing,
right.
all of it. Yep.
Right, there was a certain level Karen voice.
Call him.
Sir, I'm not a liberal like you think. I'm a normal kid.
You're not a liberal like you think.
I'm a normal
I'm trying to get
kid.
home.
She's trying to hit my
I wasn't trying to hit your wife, sir.
You almost did.
almost did. She had
sorry,
to
sir.
jump
I had to jump on the goddamn way.
He don't want no
You
smoke
would've
because he doing too
hurry
much
because he
talking.
Yeah.
Slow down. What the if there's a kid walking in the goddamn road that didn't react the way I reacted? Then what?
After we call the cops.
Please, sir.
Huh?
Please, sir. I'm not a bad kid.
what they say,
I'm just trying to get home.
Did you learn
Let's
your
get it over
goddamn lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
He's gonna let me
You shut your
go.
goddamn
We
ass
gonna
again?
see. Which one?
Apologize to my wife.
He already apologized.
Yeah.
He did it
Twice.
5
Nah,
times.
he did like 5, 6 times.
What's in his hand?
It's like some type of
Can't even see his hands.
Hammer?
it looked like a flashlight, maybe.
All right, so there it is. Okay, so Lawyer Wayne.
Yeah.
All right. with
Did
this
you almost
video-
run me over?
Okay, what do you make?
Oh man, it's just crimes all over the place here.
Okay.
As with most people.
All right.
Most people driving down the road are, just committing crime after crime.
All right, here's the beginning part.
Yeah.
All right, tell us, Lawyer Wayne. Her walking, jaywalking, right?
Right. She's jaywalking.
Okay. Assuming though that this is a safe, she didn't see no. Prior to this part, see, he turns into the bus lane.
Right.
Perhaps she did look to see if a bus or trolley was coming, or a bike with what do they call them? The foot pedals.
Right.
Right.
Bicycle.
So that's not a walkway because I'm a little blind. I can't see.
It does not appear to
It's
be
not a
a designated crosswalk,
It's
and
not.
therefore
No.
you shouldn't be walking out into traffic.
Okay, because I can't see from here. That's why. Okay.
And I'm assuming she's walking to her husband's car, who is going to be picking her up in the street.
Maybe.
And because obviously they follow, and
Oh.
okay, so
You shouldn't have parked in the street to begin with.
Amen.
now he doesn't hit her, right?
No.
All right, so Lawyer Wayne.
So probably he's not allowed to ride in a bike lane like that, bus lane. But you're right. It looked like the guy had stopped in the middle of the street to pick up his wife, and then he dodged around him by going into the bus lane. Then makes a turn here without coming to a complete stop.
So they're basically both in the wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, the other guy was obstructing traffic. I don't know how fast he was going. If he was going over the speed limit, probably. Most motorcyclists do that I've ever met. Have you ever met them? Crazy folks.
All right,
They're a
so
hot mess.
he stops at that stop sign, makes a left, and gets into traffic.
No, he doesn't stop at the stop sign. He goes over the white line. That's a crime right there. Failure to come to a complete stop. That's why they put the
yeah, there was
little white
there
line
was
on the
there
road.
was more pedestrians in that crosswalk where he made that right turn too.
Yeah.
No, this-
Oh, that's
I'm
the
talking
second
about-
one. This
yeah.
one
That was
here.
the second one.
Right.
He
yeah.
doesn't stop before the white line. You see, he goes right
Yeah.
over it. Bam.
Okay,
That's
okay,
a
so
crime right
he's
there.
in the wrong. Okay,
Rolling
Cuff
stop.
him.
cuff him.
That's not where he was stopped when they jumped out.
All right, so
No, this
well,
is
he
later.
turns left and boom, and then okay.
I was wondering if he had made a loop or something. How they ended up interacting.
No,
again.
it was like 3 minutes of him waiting to make that left.
Okay.
Right.
So they
it-
caught up with him.
Right. Right.
They
So he
they
must
tracked
have did
him
a
down,
U-turn.
and then somehow she comes up. I guess maybe had gotten out of the car behind him and comes up and grabs him.
Must have, right?
That's an assault. It's an offensive touching. When you touch someone
Yeah.
in an offensive manner that they would not welcome.
Okay.
That's an assault.
Yes, it is.
So that is criminal,
Yes.
allegedly,
Yes.
until convicted.
Of course.
Misdemeanor, of course.
Of course. Has to be with a weapon to be aggravated.
Okay.
Or choking or some other ways.
Bodily injury.
Yeah. It's causing a serious injury.
Now, what about obstruction of?
Well, at this point, he can't really just pull off because she's kind of blocking him. This guy comes up with what appears might be a weapon held in his hand.
An object.
Some kind of object. And he says quite a few threatening things, might be construed to be an aggravated assault. He certainly is close enough to be able to hit him with whatever that is.
Is that not his phone?
It's a little long. It's for the video. It looks a little too long to be a phone.
What about with the COVID-19 laws? Because they breaking.
I'm sure they're. Yeah, I'm sure that not observing social distancing.
Yeah.
Now
there might be some.
That's definitely not 6 feet apart from each other.
That's right.
6 inches.
I mean, he's got his mask on
Does
until he pulls
does
it
she
up.
lift?
Yeah.
She lifts his shield up.
Helmet up. Yeah.
Yeah, she put her hands on him.
Yeah.
See.
Right there.
Oh, wow.
Lawyer Wayne.
Again, touching someone without their permission in an offensive way.
And COVID-19 laws are in effect, so they put him in danger right there.
Now,
as far as her claim that he had almost hit her, at most, we wouldn't say he tried to hit her. So it's not an assault.
Yeah.
Could be reckless driving since he was, if we were saying that he was operating his vehicle in a reckless manner, cutting between her and another car into the bus lane that way, maybe.
Now, what about if the threatening of call the police? The husband here,
right,
says call the police, and he stands in front of the bicycle, the motorcycle.
I don't know why you'd want to call the police. They're just gonna make things a mess.
What about calling the fashion police on this guy with the gold chain? It's a little gaudy, no?
The backwards cap. He's certainly got a style going on of some sort.
He's got the I should be on the Tiger King documentary look on him right now.
I'm not going to lie. When he walked into the camera, I legit thought that was Jax Dane for a second.
Who's that?
He's a wrestler.
Oh.
He said a bad word, which you shouldn't be doing. That's probably disturbing the peace.
Why is she reacting like this to the point of following?
Maybe she was drinking.
Oh, surely they are both.
Right.
I mean, that's a pretty good
Right,
guess.
because to act like that if you are drinking is bad enough.
And to
but
go
if you're
confront
not,
someone and grab them like that and just stand there and just yell the same thing over and over again.
And that might be also explains why the husband was parked in the middle of the street because he had a few drinks and he just like, I'll park right here.
Or
picking her up.
Maybe she couldn't walk to the car.
Coach Chestnut, do you feel bad for this husband? Like, this is what he's got to hear, like, on a regular basis.
I definitely feel bad for him.
Right?
He probably should just stayed in his vehicle. They shouldn't. None of this should happen.
Right.
Like Lori Wayne said, he almost. You know what I mean? Almost accidents we have every millisecond. Like it's.
But she's trying to be the victim.
She's not a victim. She
No.
stepped out in the middle of traffic. She should have been at a crosswalk at the very least.
Right.
Or if you're gonna step out in traffic, then it's definitely your responsibility to make sure you don't get hit.
And
Plain and simple.
the bike guy shouldn't have been in that lane.
Sure.
I hear you.
She was walking through a lane that she shouldn't have to worry about anything but bikes and buses. She wasn't expecting a surprise motorcycle. But
Caleb.
But all that right
chased
there,
him down to confront him.
I would not have stayed on my bike.
Now you're just looking for a fight.
If he'd had something in the hand, my helmet would have came off, and now we both got a weapon. Mine was much easier to maneuver with, and I probably would have crowned him.
You would take the helmet off? Don't keep it on?
First of all,
Protect the
I would have never stayed on my bike that long. I'd have got off my bike, and this would not have continued. I'm not putting myself in that
This
position.
scenario could have went way worse than it really did, and I just want to point like that could have gotten like Coach said, like him taking his helmet off, right? It could have escalated. All three of
this
them.
kid is praying to God that there's helmet laws right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This kid is scared poopless.
But you figure most.
What if it was a man?
Well, you got a man right there in front
There
of
is
him.
a man there.
No. What if the guy on the bike's a man? That's a boy.
This would be you're right. This would be different. Number one, you know that motorcycle at least 380 pounds.
Right.
So I'm definitely not going to stay on that because that's not in my favor.
Yeah.
That's not in my favor.
So, Coach, you're on the bike, okay? You made the mistake of going into the trolley road or whatever, right? This lady stepping out, you don't hit her, boom, they come to you. they do this to you.
I'm definitely. I would apologize. I mean, I would do that. But like I said, I'm not gonna stay on my. I am not putting myself in any position where I'm at a disadvantage.
I think because the kid did apologize.
Yeah.
I think once
6
they saw
times.
that the kid was weak.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right. Once, I'm sorry. Then they get to do it.
They want to pray.
They
on
get their
them.
jollies off of
See, and
being
I don't like
alphas.
bullies.
Right.
When I see bullies, I
Yeah.
become the bigger bully.
Like these two are definitely
Yes.
bullies.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Where she can't see and he can't see where they are in the wrong, even though they know all three parties were in the wrong some way, somehow.
And that's when you just chalk it up like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And that should have been that. All this other extra hold me captive and all. No, I'm not doing that.
Bay, I see a lot of cars driving by and people walking by. All right? You're one of the people walking by. What are you doing?
Keep walking on, Bay.
But no?
Mind your own business.
Yeah, you're minding your own
I
business.
ain't
No
got
way.
Say an
I'm
age.
stepping in.
So
I'm
I
a
don't
girl.
even.
I'm not getting
So I'm
involved.
50-50 on this situation
Yeah?
because yes, I want to step in because personally I'm one of those people like I like to diffuse a situation.
Yes.
I'm one of those people, but at the same time I'm like if this keeps going and law enforcement does show up, now I'm in the mix of it and I have to explain my position on it. So I'm caught between those two hairs where do I step in or not step in? It's that double-edged sword that you play with while you're driving
And
or
you know
walking by.
this guy's car is parked on the street somewhere.
Right.
You know, the
I'm
other
taking the car
aspect,
if I'm walking by.
you got to be careful too. If you get involved in something like that, trying to do the right thing, people are crazy. They pull out a gun and shoot you, and that's the end.
Well,
you're shot dead for trying
Well,
to help
what if
someone.
The right thing in this situation is to pull out your camera phone and yell "World Star."
World Star.
And,
Well, first of all, Babe definitely wouldn't stop. I don't even see Babe breaking stride. He might look over his shoulder.
Yeah.
He does have. I mean, what about this guy with this intimidate? He's got some stick or something.
See, I don't like that right there.
No.
I can't even see his hands.
That looks like if his car's there, he pulled out a crowbar from his car, like a tire iron.
I think that's a
tool.
bad.
I think it's a type of bat too because it looks like a handle.
It goes right there past his
flashlight
wrist.
or something.
It goes past his wrist.
Yeah.
Did you say a flashlight? I don't think it's a
Not like
flashlight.
a mag light.
Like a mag light.
Oh, a flashlight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you said flashlight.
That's
My
a
bad.
different. That's a different one.
Happy
Joe.
anniversary, Mom and Dad. 43 years.
I've got a question for Lawyer Wayne. So, Lawyer Wayne, in a situation like this, if they're not allowing him to leave, right? Is that like a
you gonna try to make a kidnapping charge?
Yes.
And
Yes,
it's a
sir.
weapon, it's
Possible.
aggravated. An over-enthusiastic police officer might, upon reviewing the video, say, "Man, I got all kinds of things I can
He
prosecute
restricted his
here."
movement.
They could go that way, though,
Could
right? They
be.
could go there.
Now, can the husband and the wife can they press charges for it? Like, this part's stupid. Hey, don't be a dumb kid. You know what I mean?
Nah, he missed the gear is what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was so nervous.
He was so
Yeah, he
scared.
He was still
nervous.
scared. Yeah.
He totally
was-
missed
He
it.
was so
trying to get
scared
it.
he had to get the heck out of there. He didn't care what setting he was on.
He tried to give
Unreal.
it some gas and missed the whole gear. That's why all you got was gas.
Crazy.
Which tells you he was definitely intimidated.
They probably wouldn't get convicted of kidnapping because they didn't move him from one location to
That'd be
another.
tough to
But
I got you.
false
I'm
imprisonment.
definitely suing because I'm in fear of my safety.
Lawyer Wayne,
See how much money
Yeah.
they got.
you're the lawyer.
Yes.
Say this goes to court some way, somehow, and you're chosen to defend the couple.
Right.
What do you say?
I say, you know what? If y'all drop the false imprisonment and aggravated assault charges and stuff, we'll be happy to move on with our day. Because all that's getting thrown out. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
What about civilly?
Nothing. Civil. There's no damages.
There's-
Nobody
I-
lost any money
I
over
was
this.
scared. I was afraid. I can't even go to work.
Uh-huh.
I missed the whole gear.
emotional distress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't represent me, Lawyer Wayne? It's
I
money in
missed
it for you,
gear.
too.
I
Sure.
bet that kid peed his pants.
Yeah, he missed the whole gear.
I guarity there was some
We'll get in
urine.
front of
I'm
a
not a
jury and-
liberal,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm not a liberal.
He said I'm a normal kid.
He went home and
normal
cried to his
person.
parents. I was like, guys, you will not believe what just happened, Mom and Dad.
First of all,
just
why
wanna
would you
go
even
home.
think political?
I know.
That's why he got beat
Yeah.
up. See,
Yeah.
he should have been thinking tactical, not political.
Right? Because
Yeah.
He
I would've
apologized like 5
I
times.
would have got off the bike fast and I saw dude
I'm not
with
staying
the
on that bike.
They-
like, oh, put down the stick. Don't touch me again.
And I got buddies like that guy, the married guy. You know what I mean? But you don't. Yeah. Once he saw that it was a beta, a kid. Hulk up. Because I guarantee, if it was somebody if it was Coach Chestnut on that bike, and they pulled around and they fought, and they go, nope.
I want that smoke.
Nope.
Coach Chestnut on a Harley.
Right.
They are not stopping.
As soon as they saw it was a kid on a crotch rocket,
they took advantage of him.
Right.
If they saw him on that bike, they would have said, "We're so sorry we stepped in front of your bike."
You're not the one.
Yeah.
Oh, we apologize, sir.
Like I said,
sorry.
I'm all about, if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. I would apologize, but they took it so far. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, now we're going to be extra.
Right.
I'm going to give one warning. Okay, now game over. Now I'm off the bike. Now I'm taking the helmet off, and now you got a weapon and I got a weapon. Let's see who get crowned first.
Intern Shane, what did you learn from all of this?
I learned to, no matter where you go, always keep an eye on the road, even, like, no matter where you go, because you make one slip up. I mean, I'm not saying I would drive in a bike or bus lane to get around, but...
Wrong answer. When she comes up to you and you're on the bike, you take off, and she comes with you, she comes with you.
Nah, I ain't messing on my bike. I ain't messing on my bike.
That was my second option.
It's too expensive.
Lawyer Wayne, thank you for providing your legal advice on this.
Just watch her hang on to the handle or the side, and she's just like,
LawyerWayne.com. The link is in the video description. Check it out. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com. Karen videos. I hope you get business out of that.
I hope so.
I hope someone goes, I have a Karen incident.
Yes.
I need Lawyer Wayne.
Bring me all your Karen incidents.
Lawyer Wayne represents Karens across the country.
I'm looking for a retirement supplement. Assault me, please.
Assault. Do it. All right. Well, hey, coming up, Crime 411. A child gets locked in a car and dies. But why? Why did the father allegedly reject offers to break the window or call a tow truck locksmith? Melissa Marquet? Yeah, she's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Salutations. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Water dog scuba and safety. There's a whole world to discover underwater, and at Water Dog Scuba and Safety, they're here to help you explore it. Veteran and locally owned, and whether you're already an expert diver or beginner seeking adventure, Water Dogs offers private and scheduled dive trainings for all ages. Get those kids, but no dogs. Go check out their Facebook page. Look at their underwater videos. 681 North Spring Street, downtown Clarksville. Go say hello to Rich and Cecil and the team at Water Dog Scuba and Safety. The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to LawyerWayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
Attention brick and mortar business owners in Clarksville and Fort Campbell. A poor decision about the way you choose to advertise can cost you big time. The sad truth is, businesses try all kinds of advertising and burn right through their profits. Or they waste their precious time trying to learn complicated online geeky things. Wiz Advertising has used its proven 6-step system for the past 14 years to help Clarksville businesses get matched with just the right new customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
Hey, this is Teresa Jarvis, Mayor of Oak Grove, and Oak Grove loves Joe Padula. But Joe, come on now. Enough with the Cat West jokes. Absolutely.
Crime 411. A child gets locked in a car and dies. But why did the father allegedly reject offers to break the window or call the tow truck locksmith? Well, Melissa Marquet is now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, click like, leave your comments, and definitely help us out and share this video now, all right? Melissa Marquet. How are you, all right?
I'm good. Actually, really good. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday, and your show, Crime 411. Check it out, YouTube, Facebook, crime411.org, the whole bit. You do great videos.
Thanks.
I appreciate what you do.
Thank you. I learned a lot from you, so thank you.
Yeah, too easy, too easy. But you brought up this story, and it caught my interest. Let's pull it up here real quick.
Yeah, this one's trending big time all over social media right now, and there's so many. I have so many questions about this myself because this doesn't make any sense.
Family of man charged in toddler's death was subject of abuse complaints. All right, so there's too many ads on this one. It's just too many ads. All right, so here, let's break down the story.
All right.
All right. So, from what I understand, this took place earlier this week on Monday.
Yep.
All right. So on Monday, okay, they said that the kid was locked in a car of the father.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the car parked at?
You know what? They actually didn't say, but I believe, based on what I read in different articles, that I think it was in his driveway.
Okay.
But that's just my guess based on, what I've read.
Because one of the articles that I read, it just gives an address. It doesn't, it doesn't say if it's his place, if it's because the guy has a girlfriend now. He's not married to the mother, right?
And they had an
of
argument.
The child. Okay.
And she was on the phone for like 23 minutes waiting for an estimate from a locksmith at her house. So I'm assuming that he was at his house.
Okay.
Okay. And 23 minutes on the phone with a locksmith, and he said, the baby's fine. She's in the car and the air conditioner is on, so she's okay. There's no reason to break windows or whatever. And once he got a quote from the locksmith, he said, no, I'm not paying that. That's too much money.
While the kid's still locked in the car.
While the kid's still locked in the car, and he said, the air's on, she's fine.
Allegedly, he said all of this.
Allegedly.
Lawyer Wayne.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And he said, look, she's fine. She's in the car playing, and I'm not paying all that money for a locksmith. That's too much. No. Call a tow company and see how much they want. So that was the next step.
The tow truck people, they got the Bay, what do they call those when
Slim Jim?
The Slim Jims, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Can you even use those on the new cars, though?
Some.
They don't have the locks to pull up anymore. It's like a button.
It's a technique.
Go ahead, explain, Babe.
Babe, you want to tell us something?
Yeah, Babe, what are you doing
First
on
of
the side
all,
over
why
there?
you look down at the ground when he said it? It's a technique.
It is, man.
All right, so he's not wanting to pay for someone to come in and unlock the car.
Correct.
Okay, according to
what
reports and statements.
the girlfriend said to police.
So, what's happening now?
So at this point, there's different stories being told by different news outlets, right? So I don't know which one is true, and it's obviously we can only speculate because if there's different stories, we don't know. One outlet said that the police had been called at around 3:30, and when the police got there, that he told them the same thing, that the air conditioner was on in the car and that the baby was fine, that they offered to call a locksmith and a tow company, and again, he said no because he didn't want to have to pay for that, that they had offered to break the window to get the baby out, and he said no because he didn't have the money to fix the window. And that particular media outlet said that the police could see that the baby was breathing, so they didn't feel that there was any reason to break the window, that they thought she was fine. Other media outlets, let me get back to that actually. And so that media outlet said that the father told the police officers he just needed to call his brother, and then called his brother while police were there and said, I need mom's car insurance information or whatever. I don't know what he was planning to do with that, maybe to see if he had some sort of roadside assistance that would come and help. Another media outlet reported that he called his brother before the police were there, and his brother said that...
And this kid's a toddler.
1-year-old girl, yeah.
Okay.
1-year-old little baby girl.
Now, real quick though, Child Protection Services are no stranger to this family.
Allegedly. Well,
it reports do state that CPS investigated 5 allegations of possible abuse at the family of the girl.
Was it on the father's side, and did they say that they found anything to?
No, each of the allegations was found. What's it called?
They dismissed.
Yeah,
Unfounded.
Unsubstantiated.
Unsubstantiated.
Oh, that's different. Unsubstantiated and unfounded, two different things.
What are the differences?
They use the term unsubstantiated usually.
Right.
Unfounded is just a word that I said.
Okay.
But if it's unsubstantiated, that means there's a possibility. If it's unfounded, that means they investigated and found it to be not true.
Yeah.
Unsubstantiated means they didn't have enough evidence.
Legally speaking,
Unsubstantiated.
When you do investigations for SIPIT,
right,
there's boxes and it says unfounded means they investigated and nothing's wrong.
Nothing wrong.
And then if it's unsubstantiated, it means it's still a possibility, but there was no proof to support the allegation.
Right. They didn't have enough evidence to move forward with that.
So how long was this kid in the car now for?
That's a great question. So this is what's interesting to me. There are reports from neighbors of the father that they said that the baby had been out there for a few hours and that police had been out there for a few hours, and he would not give the police the permission to break the window, and they said they couldn't do it without getting permission from the sergeant, which is why I had asked earlier, do you need permission to break the window from the sergeant? The other aspect of that is that went completely against the police report, which said that they didn't get there until 3:30. Here's the really interesting thing, though. The baby, when they finally did break the window and get her out, her body was already in rigor mortis. And that takes about an hour or two for that to happen after someone passes away. So she had to be in there longer than an hour.
Do you think, is there a speculation that this child was dead already and then put in the car to be made an excuse that the child was locked in the car?
There is a rumor, and I don't particularly even want to put it out there because I don't know if it's true that may be the case, but I'm not going to put out what the rumor is.
All right, what's the rumor, though?
I'm not going to put it out.
Well, I just wanted to know.
I'll tell you after the show. No, really, I don't want to put rumors out about somebody that may not be true because you're talking about somebody's life and
okay.
out of respect for the family.
Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
But there are rumors that may have been the case, but I don't know.
Was the baby left in the car or put in the car?
She was in the car and he was fighting with her mother and he shut the door and allegedly left the keys in the car when he shut the door. And
There's
then when
no
he went
spare
to get
key?
her out, I don't have a spare key to my car, honestly.
But like I think they didn't care about that baby. The window, no doubt, bust the window. If the parent cared for it, I'm just saying though.
The GoFundMe site. There's a GoFundMe
I wish
site.
I would. GoFundMe, no.
Justice for Saya. Am I pronouncing the child's name right?
I'm
Saya?
not sure. Saya.
Saya. Hello, everyone. My name is Mariah, the mother of Saya Deal. I am raising money to have a memorial service for her. My child was locked in her father's car on Monday night, October 5th, 2020. Any donations will go towards the funeral. I'm a single parent, and getting my princess laid properly means the most to me.
So
I would like to thank each and every person that donated.
Is that going to be declared an accidental death?
Well, he was arrested. He was released on a $20,000 bond, so he did bond out.
Arrested for what?
Child negligence, I believe it was.
Okay.
Now, here's the other thing.
Wait. But if the cops...
Go ahead.
That might also be technically child endangerment as well.
So
may
the
have been
cops,
both.
the cops eventually broke the window.
Well, that's the question, right? So there were two different sources, two different media outlets, or a few different media outlets reporting different things. So one of them said that the officers were there but didn't break the window because they saw her breathing. The other source said that the brother came after getting a strange phone call from the baby's father, and
the brother
of the father.
Okay.
Sorry. Came, and as soon as he got there, he took his shirt off, wrapped it around his hand, and he was ready to punch the window and break it. And his brother, the baby's father, said, "No, don't break the window because I don't have money to fix it." And it was a brand new car he just got.
And that's a part of the report, or just...
This is two different reports from two different media outlets, allegedly based on police reports. So that's like, what police reports do you have, and why are they so different, right? But
have you seen the police reports?
Then no, that neither one of them put it in there.
None of them had the police reports as sources for the public to actually review to see whether what they're saying matches.
None of them. So that's why I'm saying it's all speculation until you can confirm that. But The second report said that they flagged down an officer at that point at 3:33 in the afternoon, and that officer only waited like a minute or two before breaking the window, and that baby was already passed away. That to me sounds more reasonable than an officer standing there for an hour with a baby locked in a car, refusing to do anything because the father doesn't want to break his window.
Now, what about the guy, the father's girlfriend,
right?
Who's calling the locksmith? He's saying, no, I don't want... Why doesn't she just say, screw this, I'm paying for it, just come here?
Good question.
Do you know what I mean?
I totally know what you mean, and I haven't even thought about that till you said it, but that's a good
Something
point.
isn't right here.
So are you suggesting that both of them knew something happened?
It's
Potentially,
very
allegedly?
fishy.
I think we're suggesting that a bunch of newspaper reporters went out and did a half-assed job on reporting, put out a
Totally
bunch
agree.
of speculation and stuff without any sources, and now people are all stirred up because they're half-informed or misinformed.
And it happens all the time.
So they can run all those ads on those news because they're going to get all the clicks.
And to answer your question about the window breaking, honestly, you do not need approval from your sergeant. You just need approval from the owner of that vehicle.
Do you even need their approval?
You
though,
don't
if a
need.
baby's
You
in
need to.
danger?
Well, you need to approve because it is their POV. It's their private vehicle. That's what I've heard most agencies do.
Right.
I mean,
if you can break a window to let a dog out of the car.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need permission to
It
get a
comes
baby
down to the
out
health
of
and
the car.
welfare of the individual.
Oh, that rule where
if
you
the
can...
health and welfare of the individual is at risk, you don't wait on anything.
Can't imagine there's a
Your
lot-
job is to preserve life.
Can't imagine there's a lot of cops out there who's like, well, I was going to break the window and save the kid, but I couldn't get the guy to sign the form.
Yeah, that doesn't
Just
make
like I
sense.
got off that bike, I'm.
And you know, there's so many, and to what Lawyer Wayne said, you're absolutely right. Even if you have a police report, there are so many media outlets that still report so much false or misleading information because just because what a police report says is not necessarily exactly what happened, right? So who knows? But all I do know is that the baby was in the car by the time the police broke the window and got the baby out. The baby was gone. So lots of questions.
Maybe.
Well, the report says
We don't
the
have an
baby was
autopsy
in
yet.
the baby had was in rigor mortis.
Yeah.
According to the police report.
According to the police report, yeah. The
So
baby was in
the
rigor
article
mortis.
says that the police report says that one of the police officers thought there was rigor mortis. That's not a very good basis.
And you know what? They aren't a medical, but I mean, if the baby's stiff,
I need
Maybe.
an autopsy.
I don't
If-
see them
if.
releasing a police report this soon.
Yeah.
I see them release a report saying who, what, when, where, and why, and that's it. All details will go in the investigator report, especially if it just happened
Open
on the 5th.
investigation and open on Monday.
They should be able to get the arrest warrant in most. What state was this?
This was
Vegas?
in Nevada.
Who knows what their rules are? But
Las Vegas, yeah.
Now,
yeah, it's
They love sending people to prison there.
does a child's body hit rigor mortis faster than a grown person?
no idea.
What I read, because I was interested in
it all
that too, is that it
it all
takes 1 to
depends on
2 hours to start rigor mortis. It takes up to 12 to fully be in rigor mortis, regardless of the size of the person.
Well, the car was on and air conditioner on.
Say again?
The car
That-
was on.
Mm-hmm.
Air conditioner.
and that's
running.
carbon.
According
and if it's
to
left
the
on, that's carbon monoxide probably seeping into the car, right?
No,
Not
No,
outside.
not outside.
No, not
it was outside.
outside.
Okay, I thought he parked it
No.
in the garage and everything
No.
like that.
Would've
No, I
made
think
it
it was
colder.
the driveway.
It was the driveway. Okay, I would say different if it was in the garage. Now we got bigger issues.
Let's all agree this shouldn't even be a report.
Report,
Like,
yeah.
this should have never happened. This
No.
just bust the window and been done with it.
Yep.
I'm having interesting or difficult times right now trying to locate more information on this friggin' story.
I don't see a police report being made public so fast.
Well, it was Monday, so the police report about the arrest certainly would have been
Yeah.
out by now. They
Yeah,
would have
well,
been
yeah.
able to
But it
access
ain't gonna
that.
have no-
But it's
Interesting.
not going to have all the details about what happened to the little girl because, first of all, they're still waiting for an autopsy. That doesn't happen in 2 days.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to stay up to date on this, I don't even want to call it interesting
Horrible
story.
case.
There's this captivating story. Crime 411. Melissa does a great job on presenting what happens and what the results are, and yeah, so definitely like them on Facebook, subscribe to them on YouTube, and yeah, Crime 411. All the links are in this live video feed because yeah, when it comes out, she'll put it out there.
Yeah.
Nice job, Melissa.
Thank you.
Any other questions about this? Well, yeah,
You got any good news?
I know.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is
always
terrible,
trying to
Joe.
be a
If you want
party
good
people on
news, go to
Friday.
TKO, right?
Yeah.
Good news? Deal. Coming up, 25th Amendment.
Oh
This
god.
ain't gonna be no good news.
What is it? And can Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi use it to remove President Donald Trump following his COVID diagnosis?
President Pence, woo!
Oop. The Commander-in-Chief brief is next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
One of the most stressful things to do is buy or sell a house. Well, that all changes. Why? Shelley Holiday, Realtor, Remax, North Star. She eliminates the stress parts of buying or selling a house. She'll work that deal. She networks. She knows how to do it. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor Remax North Star, and you want her. I'll tell you what, just go to her Facebook page. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor Remax North Star. Just do it. Click like, send her a message.
Hey you. Yeah, you. It's me, your tattoo. We used to do everything together, but now I feel like I don't even know you anymore. I haven't had sunscreen on me all summer, and I'm fading away here, but it's not too late. You can mend our relationship. Take me where we first met, to No Regrets, where we could get Sunbum sunscreen and Ohana tattoo butter and start showing me some love again. All I know is, if you don't take care of me, we are through. And I'm taking half of everything too. No regrets. None whatsoever.
Hey y'all, this is Shelley Holiday, Realtor at Remax North Star. So feel free to add your comments and don't forget to share it on your timeline. Bay's my favorite. Absolutely.
What is the 25th Amendment?
Sorry.
And can Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi use it to remove President Donald Trump following his COVID diagnosis? The Commander-in-Chief brief is now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, click like, and leave your comments. Definitely share this on your timelines. Yeah. Politics.
And 6-year-olds.
Some arcades screaming at the top of their lungs in the studio.
I'm just making sure my kid's not bouncing off walls.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Let me lower you a little bit.
I didn't know we were on.
Well, we were trying to get on. We were trying. All right. Well, let's take a quick look at this one here. Boom, 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 and oh, there they are. Nancy Pelosi, 25th Amendment bill to remove presidents for incapacity, not about Trump. Listen to this one. So what's going on here? Well, I guess is House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said during a press conference today that Representative Jamie Raskins, it's a Democrat out of Maryland, their legislation to remove presidents for incapacity using the 25th Amendment is not about Trump. Okay, that's what she's saying today. So, the Congress has a constitutional duty to lay out the process by which a president's incapacity is determined. She went on to say before adding, but we are reminded of the necessity of this action by the health of the current president. So, so House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, Republican out of California, I don't know if they still had those. Well, he said that he would create his own commission to investigate Pelosi's mental capacity as leader of the House.
Right.
Yeah, the relevant part of the 25th Amendment, Section 4, okay, reads this. Whenever the vice president and the majority of either the principal officers of the executive departments or such other body of Congress may by law provide transmit to the president pro tempore of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives their written declaration that the president is unable to discharge the powers and duties of the office as acting president. All right. Break it down Barney style. It's to have 25th Amendment means you put whoever's president in on timeout time. As long as you got permission from anyone?
Doctor.
Senate.
The vice president and the majority of the cabinet.
The vice president.
Or
right.
Another body as designated by law by Congress, which I assume is what she's looking into.
But vice president has to sign off on it.
Correct.
That's a big waste of time.
Daisy Duke.
Huge waste of time.
He's never going to do that.
Well,
He would if somebody got sick or was incapacitated.
Well, they said
not now.
they said the last time they implemented this was in '63 when Kennedy was assassinated. That's the
why-
last time they implemented this amendment.
I think they passed the amendment in response to
response to that.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I think if I remember right, there was some discussions about this when Reagan got shot. Because imagine a president goes into a coma or something. Somebody's got to take over while he's incapacitated.
That's
Or,
right.
That was the vice president for, right?
But
goes on vacation or something.
25th isn't about removal of a president, which a lot of people on one side of the aisle, or the radicals anyway, I think it's about. It's as if just said, physically shot.
I think the president could probably go on a vacation and have the cabinet allow the vice president to act as president for like a couple of weeks if he just wanted to take some time off. Don't see any reason he couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Ain't that
Interesting.
what the vice president for?
Say, hey guys, I'm going to stay on an island on a beach. I'm not even going to take my cell phone. I'm incapacitated as far as being able to be president. I'm going to be drunk, drinking martinis. No, we drink on the beach.
It's
margaritas, something.
It's a very interesting. Coach, your thoughts on Nancy Pelosi bringing this up? What are we? 23 days till the election.
So let me make this clear before I even say anything. This has nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans. This is a waste of time.
Okay. I know.
It don't matter what side of the fence you're on. I am, me personally, as a registered voter, as a veteran, and as someone who just sit back and read and watch, I'm just tired of this country wasting time.
Well, they wasted 3.5 years on a Russian hoax. Okay. Then they wasted a little less than a year on a Ukraine phone call impeachment. Okay. We wasted some time on Stormy Daniels nonsense. Right? Remember her? The one with the mouth?
Well, that was definitely a waste of time. I think the Russian incident had to be investigated, period.
I guess look what's happening now.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, it had to be, because if you don't do it now, what do you do in the future if something else come up?
Do you know who's getting investigated now?
No, tell me.
Hillary and Barack.
I ain't worried about that. But I understand that. It was needed just because of the information.
It was
Robert Mueller needed something to do, man.
The information was all fake.
Well,
now that we know that, that's good.
But
and even whether it's fake or true, it
but
had
bought
to be
and paid
done.
for by Hillary. They already had
now
this
that we
done.
know that, that's good. It was good to investigate.
No, but they knew this when it first started.
But now we have Mueller saying it. Which is different.
Right.
Yeah, notice he's to the side. They kicked him out of that friggin' van.
Yeah, he's old.
Whether they investigating Hillary or former President Obama, it don't matter. It still had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The investigation had to be done, because if you don't, then we wouldn't know what we know now.
Yeah.
Do you have any details of what Nancy Pelosi is actually proposing, or she just?
Here's what happened yesterday. Yesterday, she teased it as she was going to do a big bombshell about the 25th.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yesterday, Nancy, she's she's fixed her dentures, and she
don't have dentures. She has partials.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it could be. But she was like, tomorrow, 25th Amendment. We won't talk about it now, but tomorrow. And then I'm assuming somebody pulled it to the side and said, "You don't know what you're talking about with the 25th Amendment. You can't be saying stuff like that," because Maxine Waters, the congresswoman out of California, has been, impeach 45, 25th Amendment. That's been her battle cry for years now. Where's Nancy Pelosi from? She's a California Democrat, right? Telling you, and finally, if you go to Wikipedia, you could see exactly what the 25th Amendment is.
Okay, I see here. I see what she's doing. She's doing what I thought she was going to do, which is to say, instead of the cabinet having a vote along with the vice president, that they're going to create some other commission of people to do it, because
Can they even
we need
do
another
that?
commission. They can. The as you saw, the 25th Amendment said it's either the cabinet or if Congress passes some other law, some other body. So Congress could give itself maybe the authority to do it. Congress could say, look, It's
That would have to go through Senate also.
It would, and have to be signed off on by the president.
Right, executive order.
You know, but I doubt there's a president that was going to sign a bill that's going to take power away from his own cabinet.
Right.
To create a new body. That's
never going to happen.
But the reason why she brings this up, or was going to bring this up, was because of Donald Trump's COVID diagnosis, where my speculation was he is not capable of running because he's sick. Well, I'll tell you what, he's out and about doing jumping jacks and everything.
I wouldn't say jumping jacks.
Yeah,
so if he had a cold, it would be the same thing,
eating
right?
Apple Jacks. Sorry, Apple Jacks.
Maybe eating Apple Jacks. Yes. He's not doing jumping jacks.
Where's Lucky Charms?
But it doesn't. Whether it's the president or the Speaker of the House, whoever, all of them are playing way too many games, and we do not look like the way we should as the United States.
How should we look?
We should look more composed. We definitely look more professional, and we should not be wasting time and wasting tax dollars on the things that we're doing.
We should look more like the vice presidential debate than the presidential debate.
Now that I will agree.
Pence dominated,
even though that
debate.
was a headache too. But it was much better.
It was, it was like a couple of regular old politicians doing regular old politician stuff.
They're doing politician talk.
And that's what I don't like, though.
Even if I disagree with what they're saying, at least they're acting decent.
I don't like old politicians.
And I think that's absolute. I think people are tired of the same old.
Because it was all fake, and like they would go to one area of the country and they would speak in that dialect. Okay, hey y'all, vote for me, right? I hate old style of politics because they were bullshit.
It's not genuine. Yeah.
I don't think that the vice president debate was a waste of time.
No, it definitely wasn't.
And it was kind of like new politics and old politics. The problem is that old politics came in when no one answered the question.
Yeah.
Right.
If they had answered some questions, then that would have been a great
the courts.
That would have been a great debate if both candidates would have answered the question.
That's a classic political skill, though. You can't fault somebody.
You can, but like I said,
answer
at this
the question
point in time,
you wanted them to ask.
Answer something.
I'm on it with Coach. I'm sick of this back and forth amongst these politicians. Like, can we just get back to what we were doing, and that's just living the American life? Being friends with our neighbors, doing all this stuff. Why do both political parties have to bump heads?
Well, you know why, right?
Make it a big deal.
Because one lost power.
One lost power,
and people want power.
But that's my thing. It's like everybody's views in this room is going to be different. Obviously, everybody's going to have a different political view. But my view is, why can't we all work together? And we can all be winners. Come on. It's annoying that they want to treat everything they want to treat each other like kids.
Adam, here's why. Because if you and I work together and get along with each other, you no longer have power. Mm-hmm. Okay? If you don't get voted in, you get voted out, you're out of a job. You did some shady deals or whatever, and I'm in charge, and I know about your shady deals, you're screwed. So what are you going to do to make sure that if I say anything about your shady deals that you made, I have no credit, okay? You bash me, you belittle me, you obstruct, you do the whole bit just to make sure that I don't know. Hey, look at the China stuff, okay? This is why China. Oh, look at the Russia stuff. Now we know who Russia is. No wonder why they cried wolf on Russia. Yeah, I mean, it's all being exposed
and
now.
I get all that.
Campaign
I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, campaign season doesn't
end,
end, right? The campaign for the next presidential election is going to start the day after this one is over. And
who do you think it's going to be?
It's escalated to the point where everyone's accusing each other of being so bad. You can't accuse somebody of what they accuse Trump of and then turn around and work with him to actually run a government. Right? If he's that evil,
right?
If he's a white supremacist, Nazi, Russian plant, that wants to do, then how are you going to sit down with him and create a budget? Mm-hmm. Right? You're working with a Nazi.
And do you say
Russian
those
plant.
words? Do you not mean it? Do you say those words because you want a certain voter? You know what I mean? Because it triggers a certain group, and you want them on your side. Bay, what do you make of all this? Exactly. Exactly. Intern Shane, I'm sorry that you have to grow up in this day and age.
I wish I grew up in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, we had better Coke.
Better music, too.
You guys didn't have as many Karens back then either.
Oh, no, we did. They just, they were just able to hide it better.
They just didn't have a nomenclature.
I think they were called Monicas.
Because nobody had phones everywhere you went that recorded. Yeah, we had them back then.
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go over his house.
Oh, my God.
Neighbors always calling the cops.
You know what was the best, though? And I don't see this anymore. I don't see people spanking in public anymore.
That's abuse.
They're afraid.
Spanking their kids.
You can't spank
No,
your
you're
kids
call-
in
they'll get
public.
the cops
Somebody
called
will
on
call
them.
the cop. A Karen will call the cops on you if they see you spank your kid.
I used to love watching a classmate of mine that I'd see in like the store. Just the parent, the mom's just holding their hand and spanking that kid's ass.
With every syllable. Get that back.
Put that back. I told you, your father. Right.
See, not too many landlines anymore either, and I miss those. The phones where you had to dial like every way back. Like, I can't
Gosh.
come over, Billy. My mom says no. Like, I miss those phones.
So like 20 minutes to make the phone call.
See, that never happened with my mother because
No.
you don't ask for nothing because you ain't getting nothing.
Don't touch nothing.
Don't. If I got to look for you, you're wrong. Like she had
hiding under your bed.
Yeah, those were standing rules. Period.
Do they still do it when they yell in stores where they?
Yeah.
Right? Where they
Yeah.
don't move their mouths. They're
Yeah.
trying to be ventriloquists.
Yeah.
If you raise your kids right, you ain't gotta do all that. Just
Give them a look.
I'm in,
this is my whooping right here.
It's a look.
I'm in
right?
my 30s. My mom still does that to me. I'm in my 30s. My mom still does that to me.
This finger,
I'm
when
sorry.
this finger make contact with the lower portion of your earlobe, it changed your life. You see what I'm saying?
My father would yell at me so like he would tilt his head to the side, okay? His glasses, okay, would come down to his nose, right? Right? Fuck. Right. And it would be cuss words instead. You know what I mean? Right.
I don't know. It
Kids
sounded
will
like a
test their
cuss word
parents
when you said
in
it.
public because kids want to know if what happens at home also applies out in public.
And
Well,
I'ma
if
show
I
you.
throw a fit, is mom going to stand up to me in public, or can I embarrass her into giving me a piece of candy? And if you let them get away with it the first time, if you back down in public and let them throw a tantrum and give them candy, they're going to remember that.
What's
you're a
the
punk now.
We got rules at home, and then we got rules in public, and I can get away with it.
My father called me a pipsqueak one time. Okay.
That's so Italian.
Haven't heard that in a
So
while.
Italian.
All right. And this was I was working for him at the time, and I was still a kid, right? And I'm surrounded by all these union guys, right? And I didn't step to him, but I was, acting machismo. I could take you. Oh yeah, you friggin' pipsqueak, right? Oh my God.
The worst back in the day was trying to like run away. Like my dad, he said I don't know what he did, but he was trying to get away from my grandfather, and he was ready to jump a wood fence, and all he heard was my grandfather, "You have to come back sometime." And he realized, you know what? This beating's gonna be a lot worse if I hop this
the
fence.
beatings.
I better just go back and take it, and
Coach
right
Chestnut,
back home.
ever try and run away or fake a runaway? No. Yeah.
I literally, when I was a kid, I did something really bad at my house, and I didn't want my mom to find out. So I took my bike in the middle of a rainstorm and drove halfway across town to my aunt and uncle's house just to hide out there.
Oh, you rebel.
And I was like, please don't call my mom. Please don't call my mom.
What'd you do?
I think I broke a window on the house, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. And it started raining, and I'm like, nope, I'm not staying here.
So you couldn't do that in my family because my aunt will whoop you too. There is no.
Well, my mom's one of those mean Italian moms. She will take it.
Hey, there is no witness protection program in my family. Everyone's a victim.
Coming up, who is the American lady with the longest legs in the world? And is intern Shane into her? Plus, what are the weirdest fetishes out there? Yeah, we'll find out next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
And when you have people in Clarksville saying that there is nothing to do, not for nothing, you couldn't be any more wrong. And obviously, you've never been to O'Connor's Irish Pub. Right off of Exit 1. It's like an adult daycare center. I mean, you go inside, you got the food, you got the drinks, okay? You got the DJ, you got the stage, you got the live music, the whole bit. It's fantastic. They got pool tables in the back, dartboards, video games, UFC main events on the dozens of screens that are inside and out. Oh, and outside, they got the cornhole boards, they got the outdoor tiki bar, they got the outdoor DJ party, they got this huge, massive stage where they bring in the big names like Black Label Society and Puddle of Mud and Greta Van Fleet. The monthly bikini contests are great, and I'm even getting good at that beer pong. They got karaoke nights on Wednesday, open 7 days a week. There's always something to do in Clarksville. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Exit 1. Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens later this fall. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. So Vegas, so close. Must be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, this is County Commissioner District 8, Tangi Smith. And when I'm not saving the world or prancing down the halls of the White House, I'm listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Who is the American lady with the longest legs in the world? And is intern Shane into her? Plus, what are the weirdest fetishes out there? Let's find out now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Hey, make sure to click that like, leave your comments. Definitely subscribe and share this video now. Appreciate your help. Y'all.
Yeehaw.
Intern Shane, you like girls with long legs?
Yes.
Yeah? Legs that go all the way up, right? Let's see. Yeah, tell me yay or nay on this one, all right? I'm trying to hook up intern Shane.
See.
You know what I mean?
Don't do that to him.
No, I'm trying to get him a
He's
girl.
happy. Leave him
Oh,
be.
he is not happy.
He would be a lot happier not without a girl.
Intern Shane, would you be happier if you had a girl?
Well, I would say I would, but I'm currently working on myself right now.
See that, ladies? You want that. That's what you want. Lawyer Wayne, you don't like it and I'm trying to hook him up with a girlfriend?
I don't know.
You make the face every time.
Depends on the girl.
Okay, here, let's take a look. Here, she
Need an older
is-
Asian lady with long legs, preferably rich.
I was going to say with a lot of money.
Her own store.
Where is she? Oh,
Kind heart.
Let me go into the inbox here. Okay. Let's take a look. All right, you tell me what you think.
Shane, swipe left or right on this one, okay?
It's an X or a heart.
You in?
Yay.
Yeah?
She's only 17.
Whoa.
Lawyer Wayne?
I did not know that.
Sit down right
she's
here,
about,
sir.
She's about to turn 18. And in Texas, it's legal.
Okay, that's not fair. You didn't tell me what age she was.
It's in Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
You just set him up.
It's also legal in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's legal. This is legal.
17 in Kentucky and I
We're
think
in
it's,
Tennessee.
Yeah, but she's in
it's
Texas.
right across the border.
We're here. So as a lawyer, you know that means he would be in trouble.
On base, it's 16.
Ew, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong.
On post?
Oh, that's.
I'm
Wait,
questioning right now.
Wait, in Kentucky or Texas for the 16 one?
Federal land on base on post.
If
Age
it's on a,
consent is
if
16.
it's on a military base.
Military base
What
age
about
16.
I didn't know that.
age gap?
I was there for
provisions?
5+
None?
years.
Wow, that's
I had to
terrible.
take advantage.
Ah!
Oh, Lawyer Wayne, where you been? Yeah, so this
In France,
this girl,
there is none.
This girl from Cedar Park, Texas, is 6 feet 10 inches tall.
Dang.
She tall.
Wow.
But We shouldn't be sexualizing young ladies like this.
No. I'm just
We
asking
admire
if
the
he's
long
interested
legs.
in dating.
It's purely a medical curiosity.
6'10"?
Here's her Instagram.
Good lord.
What?
6'10".
Basketball.
Is she related to Lurch from Adam's Family? Like, what the?
Okay,
my
we don't need to
God.
take it the other
Come
direction
on.
either. She's not a freak.
No,
Those legs are
curiosity.
long.
I think she's a beautiful woman. Look, this one's just as tall. Oh, she's on the ladder. Sorry.
Wow.
Is that her mom?
I guess so. Yeah.
How tall is her dad? I would like to know because her mom's short.
It's funny because her dad's actually a midget.
Joe.
Right.
Wait, Joe, remember?
So she just comes up
remember
short
the
on that end of
discussion
the
we had
family.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
That's one of the words are not allowed to use.
I'm still allowed to say midget. Why can I say midget, Melissa Marquez? Why? Tell me why I can't say a medical term.
You won't be able to say little.
You didn't say anything bad about anybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you're being
but
respectful.
you still give me the face.
I did.
Does the word midget trigger you?
No, it made me think of somebody else who was being mean about things like that.
I love
But you
midgets.
weren't being mean.
No.
You actually didn't say anything disrespectful.
I would date a midget.
As long as she doesn't have a short temper, you'll be all right.
Oh, come on.
See, that's what
I told you the
That
wits
was
were
great.
here. I told
That
you
was
the
great.
wits.
I
Thank
love
you,
that.
Shane. Thank you.
I love that.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to be
made
friends with Shane now.
Oh, God. See what you got started.
I'm a sucker for puns, so.
There it is.
You are
All
a
right.
pun person, aren't you?
Yep.
Have you ever heard of
Ew, what was that?
This is a eye licking fetish.
That's nasty.
What?
Now, Shane.
Do you guys know what's it called? Dendrophilia is?
No.
I didn't see that coming.
It's a attraction to trees.
Really?
Yep.
With that, I thought it was like fake teeth.
Well, I like trees.
Dendrophobia.
Bagels, I like trees. No, but this is like more than like you like trees.
That's so weird.
Like you want to marry them.
Oh, no, don't.
How about mucophiliacs?
I can't see it from here.
Mucophilia.
Yes,
Muco?
sneezing. They're
Sneezing,
aroused by sneezing.
What?
Really? That's a thing?
Yep.
That's very strange.
Yeah, there's a lot of strange.
Avisotomy is adult relations with birds.
That's
Lawyer
illegal,
Wayne,
y'all.
please tell me
That's
to
illegal.
say. Please tell me that is illegal.
No wonder some adults still watch
can't marry a
Sesame
bird.
Street with Big Bird.
Look at the size of that cock.
Whoa. Well, that
It's a
flew.
bird.
That flew the coop.
Oh, and the one with the trees? Look at that pussy willow.
It really gives you wood.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Coach
All right, I'm
Chestnut
uncomfortable.
left at the right time.
Yeah, Coach left it really.
High five.
Oh, I got to get to the airport,
Oh,
too.
no. All right,
look
all
at the
right.
time.
Yeah, I gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese in a minute here.
All right, we got to move forward, okay?
Throwing up
I'm going to go to
Gatorade
Chuck E. Cheese
there.
with my
Yeah.
kids.
You want more cheesy puns?
Oh my God! Let's get
got
off
it.
of this. All right, intern Shane, real quick. You know, you're a broadcaster or broadcast learning over at Austin Peay State University.
Yes, sir.
I got an issue with. I don't want to pay monthly subscription to Adobe Premiere. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
And I don't blame you.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, I can't do it.
I don't
And-
blame you. The thing is, as good as Adobe is, it is way too expensive.
Right.
It's totally too expensive.
Monthly or yearly, no matter what it is.
Is there an option? Because it's too much.
What do you got?
So, about a couple months ago, I was going through YouTube until I saw this one video where the guy introduced this video editing software he used to make his videos, and it's called Filmora 9 by Wondershare.
Filmora 9.
Yep.
Right.
And this, so let me just say this. If you want to make your own YouTube videos, or if you want to start making YouTube as a hobby and want to make your own videos but don't know how to edit, this is the perfect editing software to learn. It's really easy to learn. It's great for beginners. And if you have no experience with editing, this is the best type of editing software to use. It's so easy, and like lots of things such as green screen effects, editing sounds, clipping stuff, or like trimming stuff down. It takes like 1 or 2 clicks to take care of everything.
Interesting.
It's even got screen recording. So say you want to play your games on a PC and you have Filmora 9 on your PC, you can record your screen and it'll record like the game that you're playing, or say you want to make a tutorial on how to edit. Like it's got screen recording for that.
And also, they have great options and features. Like, say you want to take some footage and you want to reverse it. Like, take this flower blooming. from this one video that they're doing in Filmora. All right, they take this one flower, and it's blooming, and then they have a reverse effect where you just highlight the part that you want to have the special effect, and it'll make it the exact opposite. And if you want to add titles, it's too easy. They have an option where you just click on a title, drag it to where you want it on your video, and it's...
Does it separate the audio from the video?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do everything.
It really is.
And it's how much?
I looked into it today, and that's a great question because I can't pay the friggin' what is it now? $50 a month with the Adobe Premiere and all the other ones that I want.
About yeah. And if you want the yearly thing for the cloud stuff to get everything, it's over $500. So half a grand for that.
Wow.
And you all know how much it is?
A month.
You all know how much?
A month.
If you're a student,
dear God.
If you're a student, it's $300 cheaper, but it's still too much. But with Filmora 9, there's a free version that you can get, but the downside with the free version, there's a watermark. When you export the video, it leaves a watermark, so it's kind of annoying. So if you want to make serious videos and you don't want the watermark, they do have a monthly and yearly subscription, but they're super cheap.
Don't they have a lifetime one?
Yep. That I was just about to get to that too.
Okay.
They have a lifetime one where it's just a one-time purchase and it's only $60 to $70, and sometimes they
I can do that.
sometimes they discount it to like $40 depending on the occasion, or every month they do like a certain discount or deal or so.
Yeah.
And
I
again,
believe
it's
they
a
offer
one-time
military
purchase.
discount.
Yeah, they do. At least I think they do. I haven't looked into that yet. But one-time purchase, everything you want, gets rid of the watermark, and it also adds a special bonus where for $9.99 a month you get new effects that you can get for your editing software,
Like transitions and things like that.
Yep, they got the transitions. I mean, I'm telling you, even if you're not a YouTuber or anything, but you just want to make professional-looking videos and something that you want to present, whether it's for your business,
a TikTok,
a TikTok,
Even family videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Family
Kids,
videos,
whatever
the
you
whole
wanna
bit.
make.
And you don't want to get the Adobe Premiere because it is pricey. It's very good product. Don't get me wrong.
It's great, but man, $500 a month.
And I've been playing around with the Filmora today. I agree.
All right, I'm going to tell you one
I
other thing
agree.
too. There's another one that I use when I do Crime 411 called VideoPad.
No, we're promoting Filmora.
No, I'm interested.
We're doing Filmora.
I know, but
you're breaking my contract.
But
here.
they don't have.
Just stop it.
They don't have new.
You don't get it.
Oh, come on.
Listen,
Stop it.
hushy.
No. Oh, you're
They
not
don't have new effects or anything.
Okay.
Muted.
Joe, as a fellow video editor, I've got to be open to other options.
We're just promoting one, right? We're just promoting one.
But yeah, that's Filmora 9.
Sounds great. I'll check it out.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm in.
I'll check it out.
I'll check it out.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, best editing software to use for beginners.
Check it out.
I will check it out. VideoPad gives me problems.
And she said another name.
I said it gives me
No,
problems.
we're
though.
not here to bash anyone with this.
But it does.
I prefer this one over this one.
Great. And now,
Relax.
And now I can't
Relax.
submit this to Filmora. Okay.
Filmora, Film Mora.
We should film more of the show of humor. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
I love this guy. Joe,
At least someone does.
All right, I appreciate everyone hanging out here today. Bay, Lawyer Wayne.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
It's good to be here.
Thank you. The broadcasters over here, all right.
That's right.
All right.
Keep it professional.
I love it.
Oh, we love you, Joe.
Lawyer Wayne, what'd you learn on the show today?
This is Filmora. I was looking into the details while you were talking.
Yeah.
They offer a free trial version, and the price is pretty cheap.
Yeah. And
compared to Adobe.
Compared to, yeah.
now I have a few things I'm going to work on it, but yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. I'll let you know next week if I give it 2 thumbs up because I'm going to play around with it this weekend.
Yeah.
Nice job, Lawyer Wayne, on covering your Karen segment today.
Appreciate it.
Good work. Melissa Marquet, what'd you learn on the show today?
Filmora. Definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
I'm going to check it out probably tonight when Caleb
Filmora
is not
9.
asleep at midnight.
Filmora 9.
Filmora 9.
Yeah.
And you download the free version and then you just upgrade?
Yeah,
if you like it.
And the free version, it's not a timed trial. You can keep it as long as you want and mess around with it. Like me, I got it because I wanted to test it out and mess around with it and play around with it. But like right now,
Date a girl like that.
Yep. But right now, I still have Adobe Premiere Pro, but only because I have the whole Creative Cloud, but I only have it for free because I'm in college, and Austin P managed to get the whole thing.
And when he fails out,
then
he's
they'll
gonna
take it back.
Right.
Yeah. So the Filmora 9 as the trial. Sometimes if you want to try out software, they only give you certain features to try out. Do you get the whole?
Adam, good job on the
Yeah,
show.
you got.
This is great.
You get a lot of stuff.
Great.
You get a lot of stuff.
To talk afterwards.
You get a lot of
about it.
stuff.
Talk afterwards. I'm glad you're excited about it. Talk to him afterwards. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here.
But my point is, once my Adobe's done, that's my backup.
Okay. Hi, Joe.
Adam,
Hi.
what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned today that if you're arguing with your girlfriend on the phone, make sure your kid's out of the car. Please be aware of your
Crazy
surroundings
story.
and
Even
everything
if that's
like
what
that.
happened.
Even if that's what happened, please be aware of if you're with some, like especially a little child, make sure that child's with you at all times.
That's right.
For
That's
real.
Right. Intern Shane, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned, I'm just going to say what you told me, and this is a good lesson to learn. If the Karen stops you and tries to, like, talk your ear off, just push on the gas or steer on the gas and just drag her butt
just
right
drive on.
across the pavement.
Drive on.
Unless she's got long legs and Shane's going to stay and talk to her.
Yeah.
Or her husband is crazy.
6'10".
Good grief.
Man. What do you go up on her?
Is that the stairway to heaven or?
Chuck E. Cheese, going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Joe, tell me, is this the most Shane has laughed on a show?
I don't know.
I laugh all the time, but I think this is the hardest I've laughed.
Damn puns. He's got a punophilia.
It should be. If that's a real thing.
No, hold up. I got one for you. I told this joke before.
Bay, what'd you learn on the show today?
The 25th Amendment.
25th Amendment. Yeah. It's real. I had to. We were moving forward.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, the 25th Amendment. Vice President's got to sign off on it. So just always
Never gonna
remember
happen.
that. Yeah, I mean, in any case, and then 20 years from now, when people are like, remember Trump, right? Okay.
Give us one more Trump impersonation before we go, will you? It's funny.
But the thing is,
4 more years.
now,
You'll see.
what's going to happen after the 4 more years? That's what I'm.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. 8 more years now.
That ain't going to happen.
I'll tell you how President Donald Trump can get or can serve 3 terms.
Let's hope not.
His kid?
Nope. President Donald J. Trump can serve 3 terms. I will tell you how that is next week.
I'm voting for Kanye in 2024.
You've got me intrigued.
Not when Kanye is his running mate.
Oh.
You got that feeling too?
Interesting.
Stay tuned. All right. Hey, Clarksville, thank you for allowing us, enabling us to have a conversation. And hey, don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, the whole bit. Appreciate you. And have a great weekend. Take care of each other. We'll see you later. Joe Padula Show, absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.